Hey y'all, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 7.
6-7.
Oh my god. No. So I got a little surprise for y'all real quick. Hold up. You better learn how to face it. She's going, girl. Y'all say hello to the baby. Hey, Boogie. I'm not gonna disclose her name because her name is gonna be a guessing game for y'all. But we know her name, and that's all that matters. But yeah, say hey to the baby, y'all. Hey y'all, so today we're gonna be reading a Reddit story and reacting to it. I got my bookie butt with me and my little sister with me, and we're gonna be reacting. So let's go find the story real quick. Hold up. So today the story we're gonna be reading is called The Creepy Doll. So the person put up here, this is my first posting on this subreddit as I am new to this website, but I feel like the scariest stories are ones that are real. Some of you may or may not believe it, but I promise you this is 100% real. Y'all think this story real?
Did they say 100% real?
Yeah, they always
Who said
that? Whoever put it up here. They talk about it's 100% real.
This is my first posting on this already. I don't know this website, but I feel like the scariest stories are the ones that are real. Some of you may or may not believe it, but I promise you this is 100% real.
In what country?
I believe it.
Why? We don't even know what's going on.
Why?
What?
You remember the time we was in the car?
Never mind. But I do remember the time we was in the car. Okay. So I am now 29 and my sister is 20, but this story happened when we were much younger. I was about 15 and she was 6. My aunt ended up buying her a doll for a birthday present that my little sister ended up naming Megan. For about a week or so, she liked Megan and nothing was weird, but a few weeks later, my little sister would casually mention that Megan said bad things to her. Me and my family just kind of brushed it off as a kid's imagination. This happened a few times, and every time we would just brush it off because it's hard to really take something like that absolutely seriously. I'm sure some of you guys right now don't believe in dolls come to life, so we felt the same way. First of all, if a child is saying something to you, listen to the child. Have y'all not seen all these scary movies where these parents did not listen to the child, and what happened?
They did.
Exactly. We're going, it's slow walking and flower bringing every time. Like, listen to your kids. Sometimes they be right. Sometimes it do be their imagination. Sometimes it depends. Now, if you move into a haunted house, that's on you. You brought that on yourself. One day, my sister screamed and cried really loud while me and my mom were downstairs. See, they ain't listened to that child. We both ran up the stairs because this was like a murder sound. We almost broke down her door because we ran so fast to see what was wrong, and my sister wouldn't stop crying. Eventually, she was able to say the words, "Megan swore at me." We started to ask a bit more questions because it was a bit more serious at this point. We asked her what the doll said. I can't remember exactly because it's been about 15 years, but my sister said something like the doll threatened to kill us and she said, "Fuck you," and things like that, which was not a normal word for my little sister to say or even know. We asked where the doll was, and my sister said she buried it in her toy box under all the toys. We dug it out and said we would throw it out. At this point, we weren't entirely convinced the doll could be alive, but it was kind of a serious moment, so we knew we would throw it out.
Oh, they finally threw that motherfucker away? Should have been through that bitch away.
Really should have been threw it away. I guess it took her to, like, tweak out for her to, like, really, for them to, like, really believe it. Later that night, my mom threw out the doll. We lived on the 3rd floor of an apartment building, and the huge garbage bin was facing facing our window so we could see the garbage bin from our living room window. At night, me, my mom, and her then boyfriend were just watching TV together, having a quiet time, and all of a sudden we heard what sounded like a child crying from outside. It was kind of faint, and we barely heard it, but it was enough for my mom to turn off the TV and ask us if we heard that. Then we heard what sounded like my little cousin's voices laughing. We all heard that laughter, and it was weird because why the hell would my cousin be outside of our place? So my mom goes to the window and looks outside and sees nobody around. It was dark out, but the street lights made it easy to still see if someone was outside. Nothing. So my mom calls my aunt and asks if her son, my cousin that we heard, was home. My aunt said, yeah, he's sleeping in his bed. Why? My mom asked, please go check on him. My aunt was a little freaked out, but checked and said, yes, he's in his bed. Why are you asking me that? My mom says, well, we all just heard your son laughing outside, and it was weird. They all tried to have a laugh out of it and just called it a night and hung up the phone on each other. First of all, if my mama and me and you is sitting on the couch, or me, you, and Ivy is just sitting in here, and we hear, like...
Nah, I don't be too... my ears were good. If I heard it, son. I ain't gonna cap.
I'm saying, like, if I hear something
that
that I
bitch
look...
tell you it's time to pack up and fucking go.
Get the hell out of Dodge.
If I heard it, I heard it. I ain't asking myself nothing.
Is it?
You see how quick I got up when you came around the corner? Yeah, I don't even play those type of games.
Okay, let me read this last part. We went back on Watch TV when we heard a loud crash from outside. We all got up and looked out the window, and we all saw the same thing, very quickly, very briefly, in a flash, but it was something that we would never unsee to this day. My little sister's doll running behind the dumpster.
Huh?
What, nigga? It was about a literal second that we saw it. It was one of those moments where you ask yourself, did I see something out the corner of my eye? Probably just my imagination. But we all saw it because we ran to the window at the same time, and we all knew what Megan looked like. That was the last time we ever saw or heard from the doll again, but it's a story I've never forgotten, even 15 years later. First of all, y'all saw the little seed, the check it running around the dumpster, and they ain't think to burn the dumpster or move?
Hold on, let me say this shit.
Speak your piece, man.
Anybody that sees a little dog, it's time for you to grab your dog, your cat, your family, your sister, your brother, and get the fuck out the house. Because you're not safe there. That dog know how to get in. And why y'all ain't do nothing when y'all see a little fucker just running?
Exactly. Like, looking like the little seed, the checker just run.
Chucky ass, he be running and hiding.
That's what it sounded like that dog did.
Chucky, the next moment you won't see his ass. He'll be in your house somewhere hiding, looking at you.
I'ma get you. Like, firstly, listen to your kids and burn the dog. Like,
listen to your kids.
That's the underlying statement. Listen to your kids, but most of all, burn the dog. Burn that motherfucker. Burn the dog up. Like, it needs to go. Burn the dog. So, if y'all had got a doll or an action figure from a family member and it was haunted, how would y'all go about that situation?
Send it back to the sender. I don't play that shit. After I send it back, I'm moving.
I had one of them old electronic dinosaurs that you could turn around and it would like roar and shit and walk around by itself when you put the batteries in it. But it used to come on without me pressing the button, and then I took the batteries out and that bitch used to still come on in the closet. So me and my dad put it in the little can in the backyard and lit that bitch on fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor little dinosaur.
No, fuck that dinosaur.
That bitch didn't have no
that
batteries.
Dinosaur ain't have no batteries.
That bitch didn't have no batteries.
None?
We took the batteries out because I kept crying to my mama about it. I was getting mad. I was like, Mom, I'm not turning it on.
See, me, I wouldn't keep it. I'll probably like shave the doll head. I'll torture the doll for a little bit.
Doll. It was like a little.
I was saying like if I had a doll that was given to me that wanted, I'll shave its head, and then I'll like just play with the doll sometimes. But then I'll just be like, Mom, this doll, something wrong with this doll, and my mom probably throw it out. And plus, I stopped playing with doll babies at a certain age, so I probably wasn't even going to stick with the doll babies. I was reading books.
You breaking my house.
Johnny?
Your
No.
mammy can't say.
I'm
a tired.
Copyright. And that's enough for today. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all time today with us. And we'll see y'all next time.
I ain't gonna be in no horror movie. Me and my family gonna jump that bitch.
Literally, no cap.
Jump the hell out that hoe.
Mm-hmm. From the shoulders.
Oh, fuck that. From the top rope, nigga. Off the top rope. Get that motherfucker dog too.
Oh my God. See y'all later.
Like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a can. Like Daddy.
So today we're gonna be reading like little Reddit stories and reacting to them. And I have my bookie butt and my little sister with me today, and we all gonna be reacting to these. I'm weak. Let's get into it.
Lost track of time.